In this part of the video, I'm going to show you how we use the SharePoint functionality, which sits behind our project developer user portal. So this portal interacts with our CRM system internally, but we use SharePoint to keep track and save the files and project documents associated with any given project. So once a project is set up, the contracts are exchanged and signed, you will be prompted to provide the project documents for this specific project so that it can go ahead and be assigned to a validator or a verifier, depending on what type of project it is. And we need the project documents to be provided. So once again, we've got another notification on this project, which I have just submitted now. Thank you for turning the signed quote. Please now provide your documents. So I can open up the communication from there, and I can access and go into that project, which has been set up with SharePoint in the background. So from this view, we can see all of the projects that we have set up under this account. We can see the stage that they're at, what scheme is relevant, whether or not there is an audit team leader assigned, whether there's a reviewer, the type, and then a SharePoint link. If there isn't a SharePoint link associated with a project, that means that we haven't set it up in the background, therefore something hasn't happened, either a quote hasn't been agreed or something outstanding. But if you can't access the project document file area, have a check here to see if there is a link, if not. So this has now been set up for the project we've just created. So I'm going to open up the project. As I can see, the stage has changed from contract sent to contract received, and we're now ready to submit our documents. So on the right hand side is a project files button. If you click this, this will take you straight into SharePoint and the file storage area for this particular project. Whenever we set up a new project, we include all of these, these two main folders and one of the two guides that is relevant for this project. So this is a folder structure guidance document we've created to explain what is a key document and what is a supporting document. We have one for validations and one for verifications. So if, depending on the type of project this is, when we set it up, we will only include the one that is relevant. So this is a validation, this particular one we've set up here. So we're just going to go ahead and have a quick look at this PDF in here. What this is a layout of the folder structure we would like you to use, so for single projects and for group projects. So hopefully this makes it quite easy to follow, but basically the project name would be the Forest 123 we've created, and then we've got the two sub document folders within there, so key and supporting documents. Here is a list of what the key documents are. And then supporting documents is basically anything else that is mentioned within the PDD or any supplementary information you have to provide as part of your project. For groups, we have the same layout, so the group name, the project, but then within the key documents folder is the name of each group member. They have their own folder, and then within that folder, we have the list of the key documents. Just like we do with a project, but it sits one folder level down because there's more than one project within a group. Likewise, supporting documents, each group member should have their own subfolder, and then all the relevant documents are within there. Anything that is relevant to all the group members, so for instance, the project design document, there is only one in a group scheme, that should go in the main key documents folder because it's not relevant. It's not specific to one member. Likewise with the supporting documents, if you have a document that applies to all the members or more than one, you can put it in the main supporting documents folder alongside the other group member folders. Hopefully that makes sense, but if you do have any questions or you're not sure where something should go, feel free to contact the team and we're more than happy to help you out. Okay, so using that guide for verification or validation, we can now upload the documents that we need to provide for this project. So if we go into the key documents folder, there's a number of ways we can upload documents. We can either use the upload function and do it traditionally as you will. The other option is to simply drag and drop. So if I have a folder here and a document that I want to upload, I can just drag it from my workspace and let it go, and it will just upload it directly into SharePoint for me.